Guys, 1 second. I'm making coffee. Give me like 1 second. I want to finish making my coffee. And then I'll be back. Hello? Hi, everybody. My CPU broke down because of a power outage, and a stream is definitely... Oh. Wait, what? For real? Did it just like completely fry the computer? Hi everybody. Chat, anyone has gotten to build, what happened? Also, there's a lot of follows that happened in the last like 10 hours. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Oh my God, is that Twitch partner Nine Go? That's crazy. Is the mode Sonnet still good value? Absolutely. I ordered it with your exact build, your leisure link too? Oh my God. Thank you, Mr. Simp. I appreciate you. I feel weird calling you that, but that's literally what your name is. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I really wanted to make coffee. I literally forgot right up until like the stream, I'm like, oh shit, coffee. I even warmed the water up, I just didn't brew it. I picked up a new coffee bean that I wanted to try. Mainly because I ran out of the old coffee bean. Nice coffee mug, thank you. I'm typing on one right now. I'm just slowly building up an order for a second one in extra parts. Oh, the Sonnet? I kind of want to redo. I have a second Sonnet technically, and I kind of want to redo some of the internals on it. You ran out of Balzac coffee? Balzac. But yeah, I ran out. I actually haven't had that particular bean in a while. That bean was kind of hit and miss for freshness. Even though it says it's fresh on the package. This is actually my old mouse. I just wanted something a bit more ergonomic. I love this thing, don't get me wrong. But I felt like this sometimes is a little bit, I don't know, kind of put some strain on my wrist, my hand a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm gonna probably pronounce this wrong, but Kai, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate that, dude. MX Master 3? Yeah, it's a nice mouse. It definitely is. How are you guys doing though? Is everyone doing okay today? Is everyone doing AO right? Oh, my hair is really effed up today, but it's okay. Hi, everybody. I didn't want to turn all the lights on in the background, guys, so I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's a very somber mood today. I'm not too worried about the background being super bright. Typing on a Libra Mini today. Hey, yo. I actually, dude, I was going to use a different keyboard tonight, but I was just not sure I wanted to, like, change up the key mat today. Is that a skin? No, actually, this is just painted. It's a painted MX Master. It's pretty nice. No window today. Do you guys want the window on? Hair messy, but the vibe is up here. Thank you, Rez. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys, for the follows. Thank you guys for using your sub. By the way, I want to thank you guys for, if you guys have Prime subs, and you guys use them on me. You guys never have to, by the way. I just seriously really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love your sweater. Thank you. It's cozy. Do you recommend Mac computers for work? Dude, yes. There is downsides to using, oh, wrong button. There is downsides to using Macs though. For example, gaming is nigh impossible. Like I've been trying to use the Steam remote play for the last few days and it works good for some games, it doesn't work good for others. So if you don't care about gaming too much and it's just a work machine, productivity wise, man, I'm telling you, the amount of time I would sit there, oh my God, Nine, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. But the amount of times I would sit there and fiddle with like a Windows computer and like the program would crash or I don't know, something would not be 100% in spec with like what I'm doing. Like, I don't know if you guys have had this with Windows computers, but like, I remember I was trying to boot up like, I don't know, I think it was Photoshop one time, and it just kept on a loop crashing. And even if after, like sometimes on a restart, it would be fine. After reinstalling, it wasn't. And then you go in, it's like, oh, it's just one thing with like AMD. It's like this setting. It's just like, it's kind of annoying, you know? Also, let me know if the music's too low, guys. I think it's a little bit lower today. Just transition from Windows to Mac. I gotta say the placement of command button compared to control button is something you need to get used to. Yes, absolutely have to get used to it. It's a little bit lower. Let me turn it up a little bit. But anyways, that's kind of my experience with it so far. This is kind of loud now. I wouldn't change it for the world though. Like I don't think I would ever use and go back to using a Windows computer full time. Unless some miracle happens and Windows 12 or Windows 11 gets some crazy update. Windows, but not gonna lie, I only use it for gaming. Yeah, and even for gaming, it's been kind of a pain in the ass. Like Apex, dude. First of all, what the fuck? What happened to Origin? Why is it EA Connect or whatever it's called now? Who decided that? Who was like, yeah, this is a great idea. Just revamp the already shitty Origin to another shitty application. But it's still ass. Dude, today I went to go boot up Apex. First of all, I don't know why. It wasn't my internet. It was downloading at like 11 kilobytes a second. I literally had flashbacks of LimeWire. I was like, oh, bro, my MP3 will be done in 3 days. I'll get to listen to that new song. Then, after it spent 15 years updating, it decided to do a secondary update, which also took that long. Then it had to do a finalization patch. To patch the game took almost 35 minutes, but it took me almost 3 minutes to download the whole thing again on Steam.
:3.
Because it was fluctuating. It wasn't always 11 kilobytes. So dumb, bro. Thank you so much, Miss Janella. I appreciate your Prime. Thank you for using your Prime here. Next time, just uninstall and reinstall. Does that make it go faster? God, dude. Anyways, so I don't know. Appraisal is happening at the end of the month. Quite nervous about that. If I receive a raise, I'll definitely get a Sonnet for myself. Dude, if you get a raise, treat yourself. If not, do whatever you need to do. But definitely treat yourself if you get something. I love rewarding myself when I do something right, which is not very often. What's your current Sonnet config? Mine is Honor Dark, and then I'm using Epsilon switches with an Alu plates. Did you see the announcement for the Elden Ring DLC? You guys were talking about that. I've heard good things. That it's going to be a pretty fun update or something like that. I just got a raise as well. I'm starting to get the keyboard itch again. Hey guys, raises are good, you know? Reward yourself, but don't make it a weekly thing, you know? Put some of that extra money aside. We're gonna be responsible human beings here. I actually don't know what this client got for a Sonnet config. They might have mentioned it. Oh, it's the best color. Ooh, I haven't actually seen the gold and green config together yet. Oh, baby. That looks good. Okay, we'll put this aside for now. We don't need to take this out. Dude, the Sonnets are just something that it's just so nice. They just work so well. +1 color is nice. Yes. I don't want to spoil... I don't want to say too much because it's not set in stone yet, but there might be something really cool happening in the future with me. With a keyboard. Hi, I found you on YouTube. Never built a keyboard before, but looking to build my first soon. Only thing I know so far is I'm going for the Envoy. Bro, Envoys are sick. Which I'm pre-ordering next week. I have no clue about switches, keycaps or anything. The nice thing about that is you can probably decide a little bit later. But there's so many good switches nowadays. So many. Let's grab some stuff here. Saw a green Sonnet with WOB keycaps. Hell yeah, dude. Nicest key I've ever seen. It is a good combo. So we have our, is this the plate? Alu plate. Oh my god, this is gonna be a lovely build today. PCB. Is this hot swap? No, it's hot swap today. Okay, we're doing hot swap. Oh, I like prepped my soldering iron today for some weird reason. We'll use the plate foam, because I think the client wanted that. We're not gonna be using this. This is the only thing I think we're not using today. Onions go hard. Onions? Dude, actually, low key, red onions sauteed with anything go so well with anything, dude. I love onions, man. Onion switches are pretty cool too, but I want to start incorporating, like, on a real note, dude, I want to start incorporating onions more into, like, my cooking. Wrong? Dude, oh my, onions taste so good, dude. I don't really like when they're the point of, like, when they're really gooey and stuff. I don't really know what to call it. I don't know what the term is. I just like them lightly sauteed a little bit where they have a bit of a firmness to them. Are onion switches good to use stock? I don't think the stock versions with no lube is that good, at least to me, but guys, I get fucking I get like flashbacks and PTSD when I see this, by the way. I'm thinking about getting Gat Hippos. You know, believe it or not, Gat Hippos are probably one of the only switches I would probably say maybe don't go for. They're a bit quieter, and I feel like unless you want a quiet build, Gat Hippos aren't always the move. Yeah, we're using a hot swap PCB today. Let's put this back since we don't need it and we need everything else. It's Chef's Kiss. I don't know if you've ever had Lomo Saitato. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong and I apologize. But it's Peruvian dish that uses red onions with cube steak. Ooh, dude, I was actually, obviously by chance, I was thinking, I didn't do it. I was thinking of, because I had some extra steak the other day from when we cooked. I was thinking about dicing it up and putting onions. I did, never mind. But I actually made it into a sandwich. I did put onions with that. And the copper and gold weight. Oh my God, today's build is gonna be fantastic. I love the texture on this thing. Today's build is gonna be beautiful. Onion sandwich? Onion and steak and egg, actually. I've been really into egg sandwiches lately. I love egg sandwiches. Also looking at Duroc Black Lotus switches. Black Lotuses are pretty nice. I think I've used one batch of them. I'm thinking of the right switch. Oh, by the way, the client is pairing resonance with this. Today's build is gonna be yummy. Those are quart switches. Yes, they are kind of deep sounding. The client opted to just use the pre-lubed ones, which honestly don't sound too bad. So robots for dancing. Hey, yo, how you doing, dude? All right. Wait, where are the stabs? Did I not see the stabs in the case anywhere? Don't they use this? Did I miss it in the box? Well, it might be in the actual box itself. I will find out. Should I move it somewhere? Is it in this guy? I don't think so. One sec. Let me go check the actual box itself. Maybe the stabs are there. Actually, let me see what they wanted for stabs too. Was it Duroc? I'm pretty positive it was Duroc. The colors are so nice. Good choice. Yes, very good choice. What are you guys doing tonight anyways? You guys just chilling, hanging out, having a good time? I said build mid-plate foam, yeah. Duroc V2s. Okay, so if they're not here, then maybe they're still in the thing there. Wait, I just saw your mouse. It looks fire. I'll let you guys look at it a little bit more. It's actually an old mouse, believe it or not. One sec, guys. Let me go check for the stabs in the box. Bro, it was blended in with the box. Mom's spaghetti? What's up, Concrete? All right, let's do this today. Oh, okay, another thing I wanted to kind of announce. This is just like a very small thing, but I've been getting a lot, like, I don't know what's up lately, but I've been getting a lot of people asking me for one-on-one time, whether it be to like consult about keyboard related projects or anything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I've been trying my best to keep up with that and like just give people one-on-one time. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have like kind of a little bit getting burnt out on that because yeah, it's a lot of it. I didn't realize how much time I was actually spending on that. So I think I might do like a schedule thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I didn't realize how much time I was actually putting into some of like the one-on-one like emails that I was having. I just kind of like really saw it today. I was like, ooh, this is crazy. Which version of the GR is that? That is the GR3X. It's why people charge for one-on-one time. It makes sense now, Frank. It does make sense. I could have had one-on-one time with Alex, or with the Alex, the biggest, oh my God, cancerous. No, that's Nine. Nine is the biggest keyboard streamer on Twitch. Teja loves the Ricoh G3. You know, I actually didn't know that. He commented on my thing, my post that had like a little thing on it. And honestly, the Ricoh wasn't even my first choice. I just picked it up just because I was getting kind of sick of waiting for the Fuji. But yeah, and then I learned that he actually really likes the Ricoh. It's nice. Alex, can we have one-on-one Discord calls where we just stare into each other's eyes for an hour? I mean, if you... You know what? If you really want to, we can set something up. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pay now. No slurpless. We'll figure something out, my guy. But yeah, I'm just gonna make like a little schedule thing so people can like book time and stuff if they need me for something. But yeah, I feel like I was just kind of overextending myself, and I feel really bad about it. And we need lube. So we got lube. Dude, I did a major cleanup of my room today. Feels good. Approximately how many keyboards do you think you have built? Ooh, I think we kind of did the math. I think at this point, I've built... Fuck, what was the math and how many keyboards we built? I don't remember. It's a lot though. Because there are some boards that I still don't... Like, there are 2 boards right over there. Like, you don't see them. They're out of frame that I have to build off stream. Because they're repair builds for clients that have like attempted to build something and then screwed up, or just like messed up on something or want to rebuild, and they want them like faster so they don't book time slots for Twitch. Do you think I should film and spring swap the Nixies? Yes to filming. Actually, I'd say preference to filming and also preference to spring swapping. I think a lot of people have gotten decent results out of spring swapping it. I actually quite liked the stock springs, oddly enough. It's something you'll never hear me say about cherry springs. But, yeah. I didn't balance the wires in my last build, so now my spacebar just ticks a little tiny bit, no matter how much grease. Ooh, dude. Have you tried a different spacebar? It could also be the spacebar. I mean, there's a variety of reasons why things could tick. Like, what's the build? Dude, badly net. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good one today. What's my favorite spring? 55 gram springs. Easy. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy. But yeah, I've been really liking the new Apex update, guys. Apex is sick. I also turned on Sons of the Forest yesterday. Bro, that game... It's not scary, it's just eerie. Like, it's eerie being in the forest and you're just like building the fucking hut, and then you just hear someone from the trees scream at you. And then you like look around and you have to find someone crawling on all 4s. Oh man, it was kind of creepy, dude. I'm still playing the original Forest with my friends yesterday. We were straight caving. Yeah, it's I think this one here is a little bit creepier for some weird reason. Maybe one day Alex will play Apex with me. I bet he would carry. You know, I've randomly ran into people like during random queues that are in our server. I think we even scored a W with someone too. Honestly, man, it depends. There's some days I feel good about my aim, and some days I feel like ass. Oh, can I ask you guys a question? I haven't built a keyboard in a while. What would be a cool board to build? Honestly, the board we're building today I think is an awesome build, just because I feel like you would get a lot of functionality and just it sounds and looks good. But there are a lot of good boards. What rank am I? I think gold right now. I'm not very high. I'm not very good, but I'm not awful. But Alex, if you played fighting games, would you rock controller, arcade stick, or move? I think I would rock either controller or arcade stick. Okay, hear me out, dude. I need to figure out how to do this. I don't know if it'll be Apex. I've been trying to kind of organize in the background when I have time. Like, I'm slowly getting to it. I want to do a community match of either Apex or Fortnite, where the winner can get like a keyboard. I'm gonna like talk to some people about it and stuff. Just do this whole like tournament bracket type thing. I think that would be sweet. And I don't know how we do, and like I'm still, again, trying to fucking visualize it all, but I think it would be so cool, dude. Wait, that would be so cool? Yeah, we can get like, you know, just community members. I mean, like, I think at this point, at least people who chat, I know there are people who lurk, and I really appreciate you guys, but I'm pretty positive we all kind of recognize each other's names and stuff like that. Pretty positive. What about Overwatch 2? I feel like Overwatch is still low-key broken. I don't know. I feel like it is. Do COD Mobile. That way I don't have to buy a PC to participate. Do they have a COD Mobile? Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. I don't know if anyone has experience with this. How good are gaming laptops nowadays? The new Destiny 2. Oh, the, what was it called? Light? The Light something or other? Yeah, that looks like interesting expansion. I kind of want to get into it. Kinda. I don't know, though. I still got a few games I'm working on slowly in the background. Pizza Tower Comp Tournament, let's go. Pizza sounds real fucking good right now. Don't tempt me. They're as good as the amount of money you throw at it. But like the last time I bought a gaming laptop, for example, was probably 8 years ago. And I just remember it being bulky and I don't know, not that, like it was not a good experience. I want to get a Razer Blade for the next year of college. The only reason I kind of want to like swap the gaming tower for something a little bit more versatile and more mobile. I don't want a whole other ass setup for this. In Europe, custom keyboards are less developed than in America. Do you think that this passion for keyboards can develop outside of America at home? It's a stupid question, but for example, in France, many people have trouble finding ISO FR layouts. That's a good question. I understand where you're coming from. That's actually a really good question. I understand where you're coming from. I think the right kind of way to go about answering this question is I do think there are a lot of people worldwide that require different layouts that are interested. I think it just comes down to if you're a business in that area, like is there a lot of demand for the product? And then the last thing is, which I've always been an advocate for, I do feel like I do kind of wish there was more support for international stuff. I've always thought that was like a great thing to have with certain keyboards and kits and stuff like that. But I do feel like the core of it comes down to if there's demand in an area, then business will follow suit. It's kind of annoying, but I feel like that's like the best thing I can say. Gaming laptops are dumb. If you want a game, a laptop is not going to be good enough. It's like losing a battle. That's good. That's a fair point. That's why I'm asking you guys. I always fell for the stigma of gaming laptops suck, but so never really dabbled with them. Yeah, me too, kind of, Pattis. I had one that I had purchased, but it was like a low tier one, and I just kind of didn't like it. There are a couple things about the hobby, even though I've been looking into it for a couple of weeks, that I don't like. Shipping costs, stock, supply. Yes, I will say from that's backwards. From a Canadian's perspective, shipping costs, import fees, even past wait times are probably the biggest bummer for me. Like I ordered the bias, for example, had an $140 import fee that I wasn't really, I was expecting, but not really expecting. And that comes out to more than it is in taxes. Like that's more than the tax should have been. Like it should have been about $30 or $40 in tax. But there's also like this $70, you know. God damn, dude. Oh my God. Dude, thank you so much, Tech. Steve Tech, I appreciate you, dude, for the 5 gifties. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, there's always some hidden cost and hidden fee with everything when it comes to international. I feel like a lot of the business is based in the United States. There are some American vendors, which is awesome. Or I guess, sorry, Canadian vendors, but not everything, unfortunately. That's why I think it's so I try to really like push to have like different proxies. I know that can be difficult, but it's tough sometimes. But there are a lot of hidden costs. Even now, like there are certain things I'm like, God damn, bro, that sucks.
Speaking of giveaways, did you get the stuff for our giveaway yet?
I did.
Have arrived on Monday.
I actually just picked it all up today, dude. Kind of like that. That whole post office trip was so annoying today. I couldn't carry all the boxes. So I asked if I can come, and they've never had a problem with this prior. I've asked if I can do like 2 trips and pick up like 2 or 3 things. And today they were just like, no, pick up everything or don't. And I'm like, come on, it's like 80 pounds of keyboards. Well, it was like 35 pounds of stuff. But I had to pick it all up, guys. I used gaming laptops for work stuff for a while before I was able to tech sprawl and have a proper render rig right now. They can get toasty, but I wouldn't say they don't work. If space is premium, it makes sense. I think you just kind of nailed it on the head. I think space right now is at like a premium for me where I don't have a lot of it. Alex is big and strong. Bro, I feel it, dude. I'm feeling like the biceps because of me lifting things back and forth. Never mind the gym. I carry commission builds back and forth to the post office. That's my workout, boys. Which top and which bottom? We're doing the gold alu bottom and then the green top. That's my workout, boys. I'm gonna move this to the floor. I need this here and I don't need this here yet. By the way, Alex, if I were to send you a board from the US to build, would there be duties on that? Yeah, if I'm gonna be, again, keeping it a buck with you guys, the reason people have always been like, oh, it makes no sense why Alex only charges $50 for a keyboard build. The reason is because you have the chance of getting hit by duties and I feel bad. That's literally it. Like, I think someone today got hit with like a $90 duty, $90 US dollar duty. So I could probably like increase, but I'm never going to do that because I feel bad. And my feelings are more important than making a quick dollar. Is this your first time building the Sonnet with an alu bottom? No, I built a few actually. I mean, mine has an alu bottom. Well, I mean, yeah, I think technically the mirror finish is just a plated alu bottom. The coffee's so good today. Is this a 3rd Sonnet? This is like my 9th Sonnet I've ever built. I built so many of these things now. I got hit with a $135 duty shipping, but the oh, is it the best? Yeah, I know. Someone today got hit with like 90. There's been a few that have been really high. Some have been like really low, like $20, but it's the unfortunate cost of shipping stuff.
I have something in there for you. You should open it end of stream, hee.
Deal. Slurpless, I might have already cracked open the box, but I didn't open the package just because I wanted to make sure everything was okay. Because the box was kind of rough in transit, it looked like. Has a few broken corners, but everything looked okay. You packed everything real nice. The Sonnet is rather expensive, especially if it's extra, especially with its extra features. Is it worth the price, or is it only for people on a budget? Wait, sorry. Is it worth the price, or is it only for people on a budget? I guess I'm a little confused by that. Are you asking like if the Sonnet is worth its base price? If that's what you're asking, then I 100% think the Sonnet is one of the, like, how can I word this? If there are keyboards right now that people are really after, or if there is something that I think a large bracket of people would really like, I think this Sonnet is one of those keyboards. And the reason I can confidently say that, not only because I've built like so many different iterations of them. Oh, it's okay, Art. It's because I've seen a lot of people in chat, like you guys over here, have really told me that you guys have really enjoyed variety of different sonnets. And I've built a few for clients now, and everyone's just been like, I've seen clients over the moon about stuff, but I've never seen clients like as much over the moon as when the sonnets get done. I'm sure people will also feel the exact same way about the envoys. I freaking love my Sonnet. I just got a second one. Yeah, and people are telling me they're buying a second one. So if I could like just shut my mouth and let you know, the reaction of people actually purchasing these things speak, then oh god, my voice. Do you still have your Loki? No, I did give that back. That was actually a really cool keyboard. I give back a lot of the keyboards when people send them over, guys. Very, very rare that I get to keep them. Very, very rare. Like the Duo I'm going to be sending back. I actually used it a bit today. Envoy is pretty much top end of my budget for the keyboard. Yeah, and I think the Envoy will suit a lot of people for like what it brings to the table as well. Sonnet helped me not spend more money in the hobby because honestly my end game, hey, there's that too. There is definitely that as well. Is Sonnet worth more than the 80? Like value-wise, the 80 is more expensive, but I think the Sonnet's a better keyboard than the 80. The reason I think the Sonnet's better than the 80 is just because I feel like it's Mode's second keyboard. They made refinements to it. They listened to what people didn't like about the 80, and they put that into practice, which I love, by the way, when companies do that. Oh, I'm just gonna change this. 1 second, guys. Is it this one? Wait, is that right? Did I do that right? Oh, wrong way. I think that's better. Does that look a little brighter? A little more natural? Now it's too bright. There we go. It was kind of dark before. I feel like it was a little too dark before. You always brighten my day. Thank you, dude. Sonnet needs to add cutouts for stabs though. So I'm being told by some designers that it affects sound profile, which makes sense, I guess. I wish it didn't. It's too bad they don't plan on another release of the 80 or redesign. I mean, we don't know that for sure. I'm not saying that I know something, by the way, so no one starts saying Alex said. I don't know. I'm just saying we don't know. There could be. I don't know. There very well could be, guys. It beats me if there is or not. But Alex said, though, okay, Kilo. Kilo, how's the keyboard, by the way? A lot of plates of the Sonnet are out of stock, unfortunately. Didn't they just have a restock? Dude. I hope they decide to rerun the Sonnet or something. Restock sold out within the hour? Damn. I love it. I'm looking at the Hamon extras. Oh yeah, Hamon's nice. Holy shit. Yeah, I hope there's a Sonnet V2. Like I said, the Envoy, fan-fucking-tastic. My favorite sound and feeling keyboard from Mode, but it's not my favorite looking keyboard from Mode. 100% that's still the Sonnet. I'm gonna be honest, the Mode 65 became a little bit, like I think it visually looks better than the Envoy still, but it's kind of outclassed, I'd say. It's not irrelevant because it's still beautiful. It's just outclassed by the Envoy price, like in price point, and I think in just typing typing experience and sound. But I think the Mode 80 is still their weakest project now. When you look back at all their projects from the Mode 80 is still their weakest. Not a bad keyboard, by the way. Just saying. Some people really like the look of the Envoy. For me, I still think the Sonnet a little bit nicer. It's a little cuter. You know what I'm saying? I like when my keyboards get a little cute. A little cute keyboard. I think we need to test the PCB as well, so we're gonna do that. After you built the PC Mode 65 for a client, wish I had got that. Oh, dude, the one that was like all RGB. Dude, I have so many people who email me on a daily basis who just want like RGB boards. Like, I've had a few clients, not even clients because I'm not dealing with them, but there's been a few people who have reached out. They'll put that they have a keyboard. This has been a new thing people have been doing with me. I don't know why people do this, but they'll put in the thing like want to build, I don't know, pick whatever keyboard they want. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'm down. I'm up to doing this project. And then right after we like establish like pricing, where to ship it, etc., they go, yeah, so can you just invoice me for all of the keyboard parts? And I'm just like, huh? I can't even get this keyboard anymore, man. This is like 3 years old. And it's confusing to me. I guess I have to put a little notice on my little commission form thing that it's not. Yeah. Actually, that's a good business idea. Do you think so? I should start making old keyboards. Can you get the Moon Tower V2? Please and thank you. That's amazing. Some people don't have any idea. You make a good point, but I do put on the website that I don't source parts. So that's my only gripe that I would say that I have with that. That's like a reoccurring thing. That's always been a reoccurring thing, though. I'm so glad the Moon Tower jokes are dead, by the way. Can you invoice me on your thermal? Dude, I want to rebuild my thermal. Would it be better to change it from build service to assembly? Oh, that's a really good... Damn, that's actually really smart, Kilo. Bro, Kilo out here, basically my business manager. That's crazy. Yeah, Alex, invoice me for that W1AT. Oh, guys, I did decide on what switches I'm putting on in the bias, by the way. Strawberry Jelly V2s. I don't think I've ever used these before. But they have an interesting stem rail on the side where it's like curved inwards. And I kind of like the way they sound. I did a whole batch of other switches. And then I started the marshmallows, like probably gonna use the marshmallows. Then I tried these and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. So what you're saying is if you throw enough money at you, I'll get a Jane? You'll get one right after I get one. I lost the Jane raffle. Mind you, I'm gonna be honest, the Jane really isn't like an endgame keep for me. I just kind of wanted it because it was pink. That's literally it. Maybe in a way I'm kind of glad I didn't win that raffle. Hey there, what's up, Lady Oak? How you doing? What do you think of the current keyboard market? IMO people are just really want to sell their boards so the prices are decreasing. It's the economy though. It's not even because people want to sell boards. I know so many people who just, they really don't want to let go of the things that they have. And they're kind of being forced to just because it's unfortunate. But the economy is not like that great for things. You know? Even me, like, there are things that I really, really want, but I'm not pulling the trigger because, like, my living situation as of July, for example, is gonna drastically change. So I need to like be prepared for that. It's crazy how many new keys are coming out. Yeah, and I think this is the alternative to everything too, right? It's also wild that we're entering this state of accessibility with keyboards, which I am not complaining about, by the way. Great that we can find keyboards for super cheap. But we're entering this like state of like, there's so many things available right now, you know?
Lol, you know I was actually gonna give you my red Jane, but my GF screamed at me for spending that much money to give it away, so it's mine.
Dude, Slurpless, I'm glad that you're giving it to her and you're keeping it, to be honest. Because I feel like if I was given a red Jane, honestly, I would be super appreciative, but it probably wouldn't see much desk time. I kind of only wanted it to put it on a desk. Like that probably would have been a selfish display keyboard. Like the acoustic music vibe, by the way. Thank you. I don't know. Can I ask you guys a question? How do you guys feel about the state of keyboards? Like, do you feel like there's a reason maybe that I'm not seeing, or no, that why people are dumping keyboards, or why people are like leaving the hobby or exiting the hobby or selling off things? Do you think people have found their end game? It's slowing down? I think keyboards decreased once COVID ended. 110%. I'm even surprised there's this many of you guys watching me right now, to be honest with you. I've been surprised about that for quite some time. Not gonna lie. I go to bed with my eyes wide open and just go, holy shit. I won't stop till I get a Kohaku. I think we're building one next week for Slipperless. Slippers, I still have your Kohaku build, right? I'm still doing that? It's somewhere in my client pile. It's slowing down. I got more things on the way, but I don't feel like spending. Yeah, I feel you there. Can I also say this too? Okay, let me read some of you guys and I'll say it. It's more accessible for sure, but I feel like losing interest. Like I have 2 keys that I rotate, but nothing else particularly interests me. That's totally fair. I do hear from my friends that they're really not much need for a custom keyboard. They just say as long as I got a keyboard that I can game with. I feel like the keyboard scene is definitely for people who like to tinker or people that want something a bit more aesthetic, that care about the input device, for sure. That they don't necessarily need the most unique keyboard built on the market because the in-stock stuff Yeah, I agree with that too, Pattis. Any thoughts on the Salmon Cat? Oh, I don't even know what those are. Can you link me those, Lego Junkie? Okay, here's another thing that I think too. I think a lot of people, like a lot of mainstream exposure, hear me out. Tell me if I'm wrong here. A lot of mainstream exposure to keyboards right now are more entry level or budget friendly. We're not going to say budget friendly, accessible keyboards. And they all look the same. So I think a lot of the exposure people are getting to keyboards are like, oh wow, I have 7 options at $150 to $200 that all look the same. And when you start to look at, like, I get it. Like, from an outside perspective, I'm like, bro, this is stupid. Like, this doesn't really feel like... I feel like the more unique custom builds definitely garner more interest, but they're not doing as well anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's kind of also... It's always been in the back of my head, like, what's happening too. First time viewer of the stream, but I've been following you on YouTube for a while. Just wanted to say hi and ask you if you got any advice from me. I just ordered a bare bones Keychron V1. I've got the switches and caps. Any mod advice? I have a whole... I think VOD on how I did my Keychron. I know it's the Q series, but it's a little bit different. Definitely lube your switches. Definitely pick up like a syringe of lube and lube your stabs this way, or you can just disassemble it, whatever's easier. You may want to tape mod it as well, and then maybe use some polyfill. But I would suggest just start with lubing and go from there. Lube your switches, fix up your stabs, maybe tape mod. You're the only keyboard content creator I watch. Handsome Canadian man? Come on, bro. Like I said, I'm still hella surprised you guys watch me. No innovation in the $200 range? Yeah. At the risk of getting demonized by people, I've always said right now, and again, this is not a bad thing. It feels like a bit of a race to the bottom for price. And I'm hoping once the bottom gets hit and we can't go any lower, we'll have that bit more of that sprawling, rolling innovation now because we kind of hit the bottom. I'm hoping that happens. I feel like this is just a lull period for some of that kind of stuff. Again, we're already seeing some of the innovation stuff sort of happen with some of the cheaper things, but... Alex, I found you after the pandemic and will always be watching you. Thank you, Sporky, when I can for as long as you continue to stream. I'm hoping I get to stream for a long time. You guys give me a lot of support, and I really do appreciate that, guys. So kind of like iPhones and cell phones right now. Bro, iPhones are boring AF right now. Like, the fact that the only major feature update with the new iPhones was this stupid dynamic island. Yeah, pretty boring state of phones right now. I want more budget top mounts. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of chats right now, and I'm so sorry I'm not reading them all. When I go to my local meets, around 70% are actually Aqua and Royal Clutch. Damn, yeah. Sporky! Dude, thank you so much for 10 tier 1s, dude. I really appreciate that, man. You did not have to do that, but I truly appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Oh, my face is starting to hurt from the smiling. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I think I'm slowly realizing that I still want to do keep content, but I just don't... I just don't want to do keep content. I get what you mean. I get what you mean, dude. Thanks, Adam. I'm hoping. We appreciate you. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I just like the vibes of the stream. Oh, really? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, appreciate you, dude. Apple has planned a lot of big upgrades for the iPhone 14, but due to time constraints and working conditions, they're pushing it to the 15. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping they have a mini LED monitor announcement this year that's not priced outrageously. Like, I'm crossing my fingers. PC building is a dumpster right now. I feel like everything's kind of like, dude, everything feels so stagnant right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Even other hobbies that are like tech hobbies right now, very stagnant feeling. Everything's very stagnant feeling. Computer, even that's why I just stopped doing stuff with computers. This is boring. Late stage capitalism, yeah, like it's boring. Like parts are really hard to find. You know, for a while, even to this day, I still feel like it. And I was reading an interesting article about this today. There's just like people turn everything into a business, right? So yeah, we can have like these awesome new computer parts, but then you got the guy who's like, well, I need to capitalize on NVIDIA making new graphics cards, so let me buy them all.
I'm starting to wonder if your jawline is coming in from the diet or the fact you smiles 24/7, so you're getting a face workout.
Thank you, Slurp Liz. Appreciate you, dude. Maybe it's both. That's why I love my hobby studies program. Programming, always something new to learn. Yeah, I've been liking my photography again. It feels just good. I just like taking pictures. It's bringing me back to my roots of creativity. I have to prioritize living than paying inflation. Yes, user 100%, dude. Like, dude, Star Fox today. So a friend of mine, an acquaintance of mine, linked me a video of some guy makes, I don't remember, some stupid amount of money doing something, and he's like, dude, watch this. Like, you can start to do this because you're a content creator. And I'm like, okay. I'd like to make a quick extra $1. Let me see. What does this guy do? Bro, he literally linked me. It's this guy. It starts off good. He's like talking about, you know, his work ethic. I'm like, okay, that's inspiring. He goes to store, like, now it's called retail arbitrage. It's called you're being a, like, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this, guys. I'm sorry if this offends anyone. It's called you're being a piece of shit. Like, the guy had like mountains of Dove soap that he's flipping on Amazon because he's buying it all during sales, which now other people can't buy, and then flipping them on Amazon. It was just one of the many products that this guy had. And I'm just like, dude, this is not a talent. This is just, I don't know, man. Listen, if you guys do that, sorry, I still love you guys, but to me, it's, I don't know, it's fucking weird. Bro, that's messed up. I just feel like it's no respect for like your fellow human beings, you know? That's the name they gave it though. Retail arbitrage. So stupid sounding. People, why do that when they can speculate? I know, right? I'm guessing you can hold the soap for real. I work at Costco and we get a lot of people that come in and try that. Their accounts get flagged if we find out. People used to do that at Best Buy when I worked at Best Buy. They would buy all the printers and then I'd always have to like, you'd always argue with them. You'd have to give in eventually because they would call people and get upset and you'd have to just sell them, or they'd have family members come in and they each buy like 4 or 5 of them. And then people who actually waited, like I remember there was a family with kids who came in and was like, oh, do you have any more of these like $50 printers? And I'd be like, no, we have none. Nobody has any in the area. They sold out within like an hour in the morning because someone bought them all. And it just like, to me, I always have this, I have a lot of empathy and I always think the worst. Like, what if that family really needed that to like for their kids, or what if the family needed that, you know, for a project that was coming up and now they have to go somewhere else and you know, do all, and it's just like those things come to my mind.
God damn, dude.
Oh my God. LY, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1s. Thank you. LY. Oh my God. You guys are being way too nice today. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. LY, thank you so much. Love you, dude. Also, thank you guys for the follows today, too. Thank you guys. Seriously, way too kind. It's like the whole PS5 scalping situation that was borderline criminal. Wait, what happened there? I don't really follow a whole lot of console stuff. I'm like getting nowhere with this keyboard build tonight. It's been an hour of just us talking and lubing stabs. Sorry, conversation's really good today, guys. I'm learning why you guys think the keyboard hobby is at its state right now. We're talking about some other stuff. No, I saw that there's a new episode of Mandalorian. There's your scalp the first 2 years of resale. I just roll my dude. There's nothing else I can obviously do other than just express how much it bothers me and just roll my eyes. Oh, Lego. Seller has had blah, blah, blah. Let's see what this is. And won't ship them out because he doesn't have time. That's so lame, dude. So if he doesn't have time to ship them, then why does he still have them on the website? That bothers me so much. Like, why is he selling things but doesn't have time to actually ship the things that he's selling? Hopefully soap production shouldn't be limited, so they'll be back in stock the next day like toilet paper. Sometimes it's just logistics. Yeah, it's just an example though, right? But for example, printers came in the next week, right? From when I was working at Best Buy. But it's like the time of the sale or when people get screwed over, right? He has multiple people upset at him in the Discord and just says it'll be done by next month, every month. I personally don't like doing chargebacks because I know it sometimes sucks for the vendors if there's legitimate problems. But if there is no problems and he's just being lazy or not disclosing like what's going on and making people wait for products they paid when, I don't know, most people, like even myself, I could literally call Canada Post, pay $2.99, $3 for them to come to the house or condo and pick up things. So for me, when I hear people that don't have time to ship, you don't even need to leave the house. Yeah, I mean, I weigh everything. I weigh everything myself. I print my own labels and stuff too. You couldn't buy a new console for like 2 years because people are buying them all and selling them at 3 times the price. Some 16-year-old in the States made over $2 million profit. Like, and the shitty part about it, dude, is most of society, like if that kid posts online, he's gonna get so pumped up and like praised for doing what he did. Again, if there's one thing that I could ever tell you guys to please take from my streams, just one single thing. I don't give a fuck about the keyboards. I don't give a fuck about what's the coolest switch, nothing like this. Have empathy for your fellow human beings, all right? There are other people in the world that are trying their hardest just like you. There's no need to step on everybody. Just have some empathy for the next person, this person beside you, like that's it, man. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know what's going on with other people and stuff like that. Just have some empathy. That's it. Half of what I do, like when I'm even complaining about like people not moving on the streets, and I don't get why people are so rude and up in their own fucking heads all the time, and why they think they're the main character of life all the time. It's just I feel like people lack. There's no like push onto empathy. Right now it's like hustle. It's survive. Like that's basically it. Like we have those things ingrained in our fucking minds because of social media. That's all I see anyways. It's just we need to survive because times are tough and we need to fucking hustle and you need to step on people. You need to do these things. Bro, if I could tell you guys one thing, is success doesn't come overnight. First of all, it takes a lot of time. Very rarely do you got those few people that are super successful right away. Very rarely. But it's easy peasy. Yeah, easy peasy on your bipolar or polar and not me. Easy trade and tank tunnel vision. GM, I'm very confused by that sentence. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm very confused. Is it safe to say that the mode Envoy utilizes a modified O-ring mount? No, I wouldn't say it's O-ring mount, to be honest. Yo, Mason, thank you so much for being here, dude. I just want to tell you that if I could dedicate one of the days of the week to you, it'd be every day, all right? Wouldn't be just one. Love you, dude. Hope you're having a good one today. Oops, clicked it too many times. Nike has these special shoes for special needs people who wear AFO. Scalpers would hit the website. Really? That's so sad. Like there are real people suffering from this shit. Yeah, that's so sad. That's so sad. Tank tunnel vision is from WoW. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like legitimate like war tanks, man. I used to play WoW. I got WoW tattoos on my arm and stuff. There's a Hearthstone. I got Illidan somewhere on my bicep. I literally thought you meant by tank. I'm like, what's a tank tunnel vision? Cannot focus on anything except for the elephant in front of them. Yeah, for sure, dude. I get what you're saying. Luckily, I was not one of those tanks. Gonna be honest with you guys, the little bit that I tanked during raiding, I was a pretty good tank, I think. No one complained. Healing, I was pretty good too. DPS is where I tunnel visioned. People are making fake Prime and selling it. It makes me laugh. Prime like that new drink. Everyone's always made here a quick buck for everything. There is not 3 people in this conversation, only 2. So polarization gets traded with the polar bipolar. Oh, okay. I got you, GM. Sometimes I'm not that smart. I'm not gonna lie to you. How to get rid of my monkey type addiction? You trade it for a new addiction. You trade it for actually, it's not even something bad to be addicted to. Honestly, Rammer, I think you're good, man. Slay the game, bro. Could have worse addiction. Yeah, I was gonna say it could be something worse, but I feel like that's not a bad thing to have. All right, let's double check our stabs here. Extras for bear? Oh fuck! Wait, there are extras of the bear. All right, let's get the mid plate foam out now. Folks using the excuse of not finishing their job to go spend time with the family is complete crap too. Just says that they think that their time is automatically more valuable and better than yours. Super out of touch excuse. Interesting. I get where you're coming from. I definitely get where you're coming from. I think I'm gonna be honest though, Concrete. I actually agree with you, but I also think it might be a slight bit dependent on the job. I think there was a lot of variables with that particular statement too. Because I feel like I would probably say something like that and be like, yo, listen, like I'm done for the day, like you're done paying me. But if I ran something, like if I was in charge of something and it was my business, then I probably wouldn't use that excuse. But if I was just an employee getting paid hourly, I think I would state something like that. Because I've always been in the mindset that if I run something and I take the responsibility to do that, I know that there are extra time involved with doing so, that I feel like I am obligated to enjoy and do as well. Yes, yeah, I see. I think that's the best way. You put it in like one sentence. I just ran off with like 15 sentences. I had to take time off and spend time with my grandfather for his last few months. Yeah, but I think Slurpless, like, I think like there's I think kind of like what I'm saying too. I think there's like a line of where like if you're getting paid to do something, like you're on a salary, like if you need to take the time off, then for sure. But I think if you're running something and you're just using that as like an excuse to like bail out of something, then for sure, I think I also understand that. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Greek mythology board about to ruin my whole life. Oh wait, are you talking about the Heracles? To bail out of a project? Yeah, I think there's like I think that just needs more context to be explained a little bit more. Not saying that anyone's wrong there, but I definitely understand that. The plate. The fee. Wait, can you link it, Bear? Honestly, I wouldn't just leave to see family, but if there was some emergency, I'm out of there. Yeah, I think there are. I think this is a very situational thing to say too. It's very situational. Like for example, if your kid is on their deathbed, or you know, like if something bad's happening, you're obviously gonna want to be excused from work. And I think the human inside of me would be like, yeah, bro, go take care of that, and then when you're good and ready, come back. But if it's just like, hey, bro, I need to go fucking like, you know, every night go shoot some hoop with my kid, I'd be like, well, you know, there's other things, you know, maybe that you need to do as your responsibility as like a leader or something like that too. Wait, this is really nice. Ooh. Never mind, it's not nice anymore. They put a picture of Greg in one of the renders. I don't like it no more. Greg's in one of the renders. And his face is split in half. That's nightmare fuel, dude. That's legitimately a nightmare fuel. Half Greg? No comment. Does Alex support? Wait. What happened? Does Sonnet support 7U? Yes, it does. Half-Life Greg? More like GR Egg. That's nightmare fuel, my dude. All right, let's get these switches. Why are you hating on Greg? I don't know, man. I know you guys love Greg. I'll never take away that from you guys. Greg just, I'm not into it. Greg just ain't me. These are pretty switches, actually. Greg just ain't me, guys. I am so weak. Who the hell is Greg? I already know I'm an asshole. Greg is the unfortunate doggo that is in my dreams every night. These all clear switches are always like so cool. I always kind of appreciate them. Pretty neat looking switches. Well, of course you're not Greg, you're Alex. That's true, Bear. That's very true. I think I've been assimilated into the GMK Greg cult. I feel like everyone has. Kinda everyone has now. All right, that's that. Okay, let me double check the layout the client wanted. Did they want step? I know it's hot swap, but actually the one thing that they don't have on this hot swap is ISO. Did they have a separate ISO on the Sonnet? I can't remember. Actually, I think they want it stepped. Doesn't matter, we can literally take it out. The only thing I know they wanted is 6.25U. Just solder for ISO? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. And then we do outside ones for this. This is hot swap, yeah. For some reason, I also thought I was going to be doing a solderable Sonnet tonight. So nice. But Alex OP, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. Thank you. What switches? These are called Wuche quartz switches. They are the clear. Actually, I've never used these particular Wuche switches before. Hold on, I just want to get a desk pad to support the sockets because I always feel like my desk is going to get scratched up and I kind of don't want that. So give me 1 second. My first set shall be called Indigo Child. For some reason, when I think of that, I think of Topanga from Boy Meets World. Didn't they call her that, or wasn't that like her nickname in the show or something for like one episode? Where the fuck is my other little desk pad that I put down somewhere? Where did I put it? It's a great question. I actually don't know. It's under your corn? No. I wanted the other one. The Ghostbusters were all indigo children. Most of my term are built on financial abuse. LOL joke. Wait, what is an indigo? What does like indigo child mean? Alex, I'll donate $10 if you wear forbidden pants on stream. What are forbidden pants? I have the orange ones on. I thought these are like the ones everyone likes. Wait, what are forbidden pants? Even I'm confused on that one. Was there a pair of pants that you guys don't like? Yeah, we got the orange shorts on today, baby. Would you say the obscure linears are by Motor good? Yeah, I would say like my favorite long pull switch at the moment is probably the cream sodas. But I think they're good. Okay, this particular switch I think is broken. Yeah, this one here we're not going to use. Goodbye that particular one. Wait, what are the forbidden pants? 75 minutes in, barely any switches. Dude, we got wrapped up in conversation, Chozo. We did, man, we did. Well, I actually want to test the sound of all this stuff too. We're focusing up now, though. We're gonna focus up. Actually, it didn't survive shipping as much as I would hope it would. Actually, it did. Never mind. PBT fans' cases are always top tier. No focus, more talky. Need to hit lull stacks times. Damn. Dude. Damn, dude. What a nice set this is. Okay. I'm going to leave the rest of these keycaps on because, I'm going to be honest, the only thing about PBT sometimes with certain switches is they are tight on the stabs. I just want to tune up the stab ever so slightly. Resonance is goated. Resonance is actually really nice. I'm very curious how it's going to look on this. Alex is always chilling and vibing, more enjoyable with than just building. Thank you guys. You guys are so nice to me all the time. And I can't thank you guys enough. God, I love this little syringe that they include with the mode products. I come here specifically for vibes. You guys are too nice, man. I think I looked up the quartz before stream. I don't remember all the parts to it, but I think they're one of the more unique ones out of the Wuche lineup. I think they're Wuche because they're WS quartz, right? Wuche? I think. Yeah, they have the Wuche logo on them. Saying best end of day vibes. Do you guys like the streams at 7 p.m. by the way? Or would you guys prefer it to start at 8 p.m.? I actually was meaning to ask you guys for a few streams now. Either way, I'm fine with either one, but I was just curious. Dear God, not late. 7 p.m. Yeah, I think I like 7 p.m. Like, just because it's easy peasy, but love 7 p.m. Looks like 7 would... 7, I mean, 8's still not bad. Maybe I can do like 1 or 2 at 8. PC housing, nylon stem. A little deeper because of that. I do like it. 7 a.m. on my timeline. Ooh, what's your timeline? I want to know what your timeline is. These switches look like glass. Slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know you're one. Oh, Chozo, I feel flattered. Potato, thank you so much for the prime, dude. I don't know what song that was from Potato or Chozo. Thank you though, Potato. Shmore, thank you so much for your prime too, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Oh gosh, some of these switches are weird. Need you tonight. My music has been rather boring lately. I haven't really listened to a whole lot of stuff. I've been listening to a metric butt ton of Queen. I actually was listening to some Michael Jackson the other day. And I think kind of loaded up some Metallica the other day too. Not a whole lot. My music has just been very basic. Stuff I kind of grew up on. Oh, the one thing I will say is I always listen to a lot of Phil Collins. I love me some Phil Collins. No, none of that. Kill. Love My Life from Queen is my all-time favorite. I love everything from Queen. The new Metallica? No, I haven't. I've actually just been listening to some of the old stuff. Just whatever I have on my playlist. And then, I got back into my Linkin Park kick too because of that new Linkin Park song. Well, new old Linkin Park song. Hit me right in the feels, man. Dude, Lost is so good. Phil Collins didn't have to go as hard as he did for the Tarzan soundtrack. It's actually true. He really didn't need to, but he did anyways. Dude, I will say, I've never really cried over, I don't know, like, for me, like, I've never been that kind of emotional, I guess, when it comes to, like, a death of someone that's not, like, family or immediate family or anything like that. But, dude, Chester's death, I think it's because I grew up on Linkin Park, and I kind of understood what he was going through with, you know, a lot of that stuff, too. I'm just like, bro, that actually hits deep, dude. I was kind of a mess for a few days. It was weird. Linkin Park has really well mastered albums. Yeah, I like all their music. It goes really hard. My favorite bassist died last year, and I was destroyed for at least a month or two. Oh no. Yeah, it's crazy when you really care, when you really follow someone, and like you, in a way, because I kind of idolize Chester as well. Because with Chris Cornell, I was like, that's a fat owie. And then Chester, yes, dude. I think that's what kind of fucked me up too, right? Because it was the anniversary stuff. And the whole stuff with Chris Cornell as well. So I have a rejection playlist from when I'm feeling sad. It makes me feel worse. It always makes me feel happy when I'm sad. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Music does a whole crap ton of stuff to our emotions. It is absolutely wild. You know, the one thing that I've never changed with keyboards for me is I still don't like screwing in the hot swap screws. For some reason, every time I do, I feel like I have to unscrew them afterwards because it makes something sound or feel weird. Jordan Does Keebs, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That really means a lot. Alex, has this happened to you in the hobby? The sound I want from my board doesn't exist anymore? Wait. I don't know if it's just like the sound test from a long time ago that I loved. Now I don't. Nine Toes, do you think it's just that your taste has changed though? And now maybe you don't see that particular sound profile that you liked through rose-colored glasses anymore? Do you think maybe that also is why? I don't know. I feel like maybe that. I mean, maybe you just literally got a little older now, and your hearing's changed a little bit. Watching your stream has made me change my preferences for sure. Yeah, I've heard that a few times that like people end up really liking clacky stuff after they're done watching my streams, which is kind of funny. But I like all kind of sound preferences. I just prefer clacky. Sometimes sound disappoints and it's 100% my fault. Other times I type and I have the happy brain feeling. Yeah, same here. Let me
Lol, my GF always puts on sad music every time she's going through something, and he'll walk into my bedroom to find her lying flat on the ground staring at the ceiling.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm guilty personally of doing that sometimes too. I'll put on something like on my headphones just because I don't want no one else to hear. I'll just be kind of like staring at a wall, just like thinking. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Why is that so true for me? Oh shit, there's a lot of extra switches. Damn. Ooh, this looks trippy. Whoa. That's kind of cool looking. And staring at the ceiling. It's just sometimes, I feel like sometimes you need to reset and think. Really need to, I think reflection is really, really positive. Well, can be a positive thing. What's the song that when it comes on you cannot skip it? No, let me find out. I like Keshi. Oh, okay. One song that I cannot skip. Kind of a lame answer, but I feel like it's the truth. Bohemian Rhapsody. Some of the other Queen songs I'll skip for sure, but if Bohemian Rhapsody comes on, later. I am never going to skip that song. The whole thing's going to play with me singing every lyric to it. And then also acting it all out too. So, unfortunately, that's the way that it goes, but... what's the first line of Bohemian Rhapsody? You know, actually, if you told me that about any song, with the exception of Linkin Park, I probably don't know. Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide? No escape from reality? That's it, right? No escape. Yeah, that's it, I think. Open your eyes. Yeah, Chozo knows. Always a winner for karaoke. I think there's a Post Malone song too that I probably won't skip. I'm a big fan of Posty. Love Post Malone. I go through my Post Malone phases every now and then, where I'm just like, yeah, I gotta listen to the boy Posty. That's definitely for sure. Oh, the keyboard's in this case. I'm glad they're going away with the 13 boxes that get sent with you. Kind of confused. It's low-key kind of confusing. Stoney's his best album. I've enjoyed everything that Posty's done. You should try listening to New Jeans. I know it's K-pop. That sounds so familiar for some weird reason. If you DM me, if you guys actually just post it in general chat, I most likely will listen to it. Alright, let's put the feetsies on this guy. It's feet time, and you guys don't even have to pay. Crazy. New Jeans is living in my head rent free. I wonder if Calamity's been listening to New Jeans. I feel like she has, and I'm just like not recognizing the name. I need to DM her right now. Have you been... Oh, my keyboard's not plugged in. Come on, keyboard. Okay, you know what? Have you been listening to New Jeans? The chat is recording. Like, listen. Okay, I asked. I feel like this might be the thing that I think I know already. I can't listen to it now because it'll DMCA me. Did Mode say anything about a Mode 80 remaster? I don't know anything about that. It'd be cool if they did, though. I don't know. I don't know what Mode's going to do next in terms of layouts. I'm hoping it turns out, whatever they end up doing turns out just as good as the Sonnet and just as good as the Envoy. Dude, you know what'd be sick? Listen. I'm not saying this is what they're doing, but you know what'd be sick? A Sonnet, but with Envoy mounts. That would be sick. That I would actually love to see as like a V2 for a Sonnet or something. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate you guys. And thank you guys all for the subs today. I really do appreciate that. You guys mean a lot to me. Alex leaking mode secrets? Or maybe I'm putting the idea in someone's head. Well, we all are, technically. Okay, let me open this guy up. What bit do I need? I know this came with bits, but I don't fucking care. Actually, you know what? Should I use the bits they provide? But I want a 60% for mode. Oh yeah, I guess they haven't done a 60 yet, huh? The thing is, okay, from a business perspective, I don't know if people would buy 60s. I've said this last time. I feel like it would be a very niche amount of people who buy 60%. Like, would you guys buy a 60 in chat? Like, be honest. If it was a great 60, would you guys buy a 60? I personally love 60s, but yeah, see, there's already a lot of NAS. That's why I'm not too sure if 60s are ever gonna happen. Like, I mean, it'd be really cool. I would fucking love one. I love 60s. I have one literally on my desk right now, but yeah, I'm not too sure if that would ever happen, unfortunately. Oh, hello again? Hello. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great time. Prince Udo.
Hey, Alex didn't get to say it earlier, but today's sweater is great as well.
I'm wearing this one here again. I just liked it so much. It was so cozy, and I've been really liking the cozy sweaters while streaming. It's been making me feel safe and good. So this is a rehash of the sweater that we wore the other day. I only have so many really cozy sweaters. But thank you. I really appreciate that, Prince. If Mo did an Alice, I'll insta-buy it. I feel like, okay, not to hate on people who like Alice's, but I also feel like Alice's are also quite a niche thing to make as well. Like, how many of you guys would buy an Alice? Again, no hating, just asking. Did I get the QK80 PCB? I think it just came in the mail, but I haven't picked it up. Yeah, I don't think Alice's are... You know what I would love to see that I think people would at least be open to? An FRL TKL. I feel like that's a fun layout. Or hell, I mean, like, I would even love if they, like, again, I'm just talking, I'm just theorizing, I'm just having conversation. I think even just something different layout-wise. Like, we did that board for Oak the other day that had such a fun layout. That had, like, the numpad. I don't know what the hell layout that was. But, like, I don't know, maybe something a little different. Maybe that'd be a really cool project from them in the future, right? Something to stray away from, like, the norm. To, like, make it like, wow, this is unique. I have to have this in my collection type thing. But more FRLT. I feel like that would be a really popular one for people. No, QMX stabs probably happening tomorrow. Those are probably happening tomorrow. I don't want to say positively because if I'm not feeling well tomorrow and don't decide to stream, I don't have it scheduled and I don't feel as bad. But I am most likely doing that with the bias tomorrow. That's it's going to be a personal build, and then I'll really critique the QMX stabs. Because I've been getting a lot of questions about them, and it seems like a lot of people are waiting for me to review it. And I now feel the heat underneath my bum. So I will review that. I've seen a custom ergo boards that are made with lacquer plates on top. Wait, really? That sounds actually kind of fun. Yeah, there's definitely some like really cool materials and all that. I don't care about looks, Envoy. Oh, if you don't care about looks, get the Envoy. Do you need the functionality of having the 75? If not, get the Envoy. Where's the weight? Let's get the weight now. Like Facebook steals picks. Japanese folk often do special stuff to have that one guy. What happened? For what? I have a Japanese Alice keyboard called, oh god, it was from Tokyo Keeps. What was it called again, guys? It was the I think it's actually just called the Alex. My God, that is a beautiful looking keyboard. ALIX. It's this tiny little 40% Ergo Alice. It is fucking so cute, man. It's just ALIX. I don't have it with me. I need to bring it to this place here. But I remember, like, I don't even use it. I just wanted to have that in my collection. It is such a beautiful looking keyboard. There's one screw. This one. This one. It's a 40% Alice, yeah. Yeah, Alaska, you know what I'm talking about. May I know, did you get the Zim 75 Proto, sir? They haven't sent me anything yet. Maybe they hate me now. No, but they haven't sent anything yet. Maybe soon. I'm hoping I get to do it. Slurpless wants a compliment. Slurpless, I will say, not only have you been an awesome person to get to know over the last little bit, but Slurpless, gotta admit, dude, I appreciate you as a human being. I think you're awesome. Love you, buddy. I hope you're having a great day today, and I hope the rest of the week goes good. I don't know what the rest of the week's gonna bring either one of us, but I hope it goes well for you at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, slots and noise. And then we need this guy. The long ones. Is this the right bit? No, it's not. I transfer my good week to you. Too kind, man. You're too kind. Okay. The accent is always so annoying to get in. There we go. I love to build, make things with my hand, brain go burr. Yeah, same. New Mandalorian today. For some stupid reason, I thought there was going to be more than just one episode. I'm kind of almost tempted to wait for a few to come out. But I know Twitter. There's going to be some asshole who decides to ruin everything for everyone, who just, you know, top comment like, this happened in this, haha, it's so funny. So I might as well just watch it tonight or tomorrow morning or something. I'm also looking for an in-stock board that will give me a nice full sound signature. Honestly, money, maybe the Sonnet today. I other than that, like, what's in stock as of recent? Brand, thank you so much for the Prime. So nice. Thank you, dude. Alex is the Sonnet merchant. I think it just fits everyone's sound profile. Like, there's a sound profile for everyone in this, truthfully. So I'm kind of here for it. Tiger 80 actually might be a good choice too. Someone mentioned that I saw in chat before I looked down. Tiger 80 could indeed be a fantastical choice. You need a keyboard? Get a Sonnet. Nice sounding Sonnet, good looking Sonnet. Budget? Budget I'd say Envoy. If you're on a little bit of a tighter budget, that's an Envoy game. Have you tried the Duroc Black Lotus switches? You know, I swear to God I have, but now I'm second guessing myself here. But I think I have used them. Tiger 80 with tape and alu plate. Oh yeah, I would also say that if you're on like a little bit more of a tighter crunch with what you can afford, but really want something anyways, Tiger 80 is pretty good. I mean, also alternatively, I know they're not in stock, but the QK and, you know, to some degree even the J-Race are probably some good choices too, if you don't mind like the foamier sound signatures, which is technically deeper. So those are also good choices. Oh, do I need to put resonance on mine too now? This is gonna look so nice. No, I gotta leave GMK Honor Dark on mine. I feel like I lucked out with that combo. All right, let's put on the screws here. I hope the QE80 sounds good with no flex cuts because I love the look of that board, but not the sound. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are on the same wavelength as you. Did I put the wrong screws into the weight? I think I did. God dang it. Hold on one sec, guys. Did I? Oh, no, I put them in the dish. I'm stupid. Never mind. Hey, Alex, may I ask why you like using IEMs? They are... I don't know. I don't like headphone hair anymore. Like, I don't like the weight of having a headphone on my head. So, pretty much why. Like, there's no like, secret reason. I hate having that pressure over the course of like 3 hours. Even on lighter headphones, I still feel like that pressure's there and doesn't go away. So that's pretty much why. Ooh, interesting sound profile. All right, let's put the keycaps on. Is it weird I never noticed the weight of my AirPod Maxes until Alex mentioned it the other day? Dude, I also have AirPod Maxes, and don't get me wrong, they're the only headphones I'll probably wear, but they do have a slight weight to them as well. I don't know, once you kind of go with IEMs, it's hard to go back. IEMs just slap. I don't know if the client wanted the green row for this, but they can always just do that themselves too. Pretty positive the green would look pretty cool on this. I still prefer IEMs for gaming. One little tip, if anyone wants a suggestion that I have for anyone who uses IEMs, get yourself an IEM cable clip and then clip it to your shirt. And if anyone's ever experienced the IEMs just like pulling down, I don't have one right now because I have it on my other pair. Actually, I should get a second one. If you've ever had weight pulling down, IEM cable clips will kind of like obviously just clip to your shirt and then make these essentially like weightless. Very, very nice. AirPod Max do have condensation after a while. My ears get moist. Can't say I've had that happen. Maybe because I live in like a very dry climate, but yeah, it's just a little cable clip. It just like clips onto this and clips onto your shirt. Super convenient. Even a paper clip, yeah, would be fine. It's just literally like a little prong. That's it. What are these keycaps? These are PBT Fans Resonance. I'm always moist. Huh, yo, amazing. I use the 64 audio cable because that one there came with the... Dude, I wish I got a 64 audio. There are definitely like... I don't know. I'm never gonna have the money in this lifetime, guys. But there are IEMs that I've demoed that I am like face melted by. That I don't think I'll ever be able to afford. Not in this lifetime. But there are some really amazing IEMs with even just the cables. Obviously, I personally am not like a cable guy. I don't think cables do anything, but there's some beautiful looking cables. Double shot. These are printed. Or no, these are double shot. Yeah, I think so. They look double shot. Do they? Are they? Yeah, they are. They should be, I think. Alex, no one can make me think otherwise, but IMO, the best switch for a spacebar is an overlubed gap brown? Can I ask why? Ordered some clips, they come tomorrow? Oh, did you wait, Chaser, were you having that same problem? Were you feeling the weight of your IEMs dragging down? Do you think the Keeb and IEM prices are reasonable? They can be reasonable, but just like any other hobby on the face of the planet, there are going to be luxury things or things that are very designer where people put a lot of thought and effort into them. Sometimes not, but sometimes yes, where they do cost a lot. And we might sit here and we might criticize and we might be like, dude, that's stupid. I would never pay that much. But, you know, sometimes just things are the way they are. What plate? This is alu. Alu plate today. I have an Aurora pink for my spacebar and it slaps. Ooh, things got a little messy down here. I love the little purse caps lock. Okay, so the interesting thing about this, guys, is PBT will probably make this a lot deeper. I don't think I've actually tried PBT on the Sonnet. But I can already tell this is a lot deep. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, actually. Fuck, I never remember which key goes there. What's on the bottom, though? Oh yeah, it's all these keys. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use these. Per step caps, best caps. Actually, big truth. I guess I'll just put, I want to continue the green line, but I don't want any of those keys. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do that. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And then I'll put the command key here because it kind of looks pretty. There we go. I'm happy. This looks actually really pretty on camera. Damn, this looks really good. Oh, that's pretty. Put this to the side. Let's take out all the little screws here. Different mouse today? Yeah, we're using the MX Master today. I wanted a little bit of a change. Actually, I can already tell this is not making my hand cramp up. Today it was I've been doing a lot of like stuff on the web today. Like emails, just organizing, and my hand is kind of cramping. I think these keycaps are still in stock. I want to say they are. That looks really good with the Sonnet, actually. Actually, I don't know how I feel about the green. They have the alternate row for the green. I don't know. Are you guys sold on the green row on the top? Do you guys like that? I kind of don't mind it, but I'm not 100% sold on it. It does break up some of the keyboard though. Like it does look nice. I think it goes with the theme. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm also seeing, some symmetry between this and the accent piece. First time using these switches too. I think this is going to be a very deep sounding keyboard. Someone get Alex a scotch and cigar. I don't even think I've ever had a scotch. Let the top row breathe. All right. Scotch tape, that makes sense. You haven't learned medicine yet? Oh my God. All right, guys, let's see what this sounds like, shall we? How does it look? Does it look nice? Do we like this? Ooh, that does look pretty sharp. You know what? I kind of like these keycaps on it. Maybe I will do this for my own. This does look pretty hot. I just blew my first set of switches, KTT King Whites, followed your tutorial, and they sound much better, but I noticed a bit of scratchiness with the keycaps. The switch itself doesn't have it, but the scratchiness when I put the keycaps on. That sounds within the norm. It's never going to be like 100% perfect. I think I would need to hear what you're hearing to make a better decision there, Leo. But if the switches sound good by themselves, it could even just be like I don't know. Make sure they're pressed in all the way too. But yeah, that sounds like it's normal. You're never going to get like perfect. All right, let's see what this keyboard gives you Master Chief vibes. I suppose a little bit, yeah. All right, see what this sounds like, shall we? All right, so this is boom. WS quartz switches with PBT fans resonance, alu plate, mid plate foam on this, ISO top mount. That's super satisfying. Let me take both off here. This is super deep sounding. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy how different this sounds from my Sonnet. It's crazy how different it sounds. This board is so versatile in its sound signature. Yeah, it's actually so true. Yeah, I might ask the client if they would like to remove the mid-plate foam. I think this is, I mean, we have to remember, guys, unless the deep sound was their goal to begin with, I don't think the foam, it doesn't sound foamy per se, but it's definitely like deep. It's not muted either. That's the really nice thing about this. Yeah, these are full nylon switches too. We'll grab my Sonnet for reference. Yeah, I mean, I think what's really cool is every time I built the Sonnet, it sounds different. Albeit, I think we did build one Sonnet where it was identical to mine. Like, look how different that is. I wouldn't say one sounds better than the other, because I kind of dig both of them, to be honest with you. Wow. The only real difference between mine and the client's is the switches and keycaps. Realistically, that's like the big difference there. Foam aside, because the foam, I think this has, I've moved the mid-plate foam on the bottom. It's the Epsilon keycap, like Epsilon switches. I guarantee you if I were to put a GMK spacebar here, this would also sound extremely different as well. PBT versus ABS, huge change, by the way. Watch this. You want to see something cool? Let's grab an ABS spacebar. I think this will work. Look how different this is going to be. This is going to be insane. Oh, let's unplug it before I spam everyone with what I'm doing here. I actually like the switches. They're quite nice. They feel good. All right, ABS spacebar now. That's already much brighter, but the switches are very deep sounding. Very, very deep sounding. And last thing to show you guys too, we'll grab a long pull switch. I don't know if these are long pulls. I don't know if the quartz are. Let's pull this switch out and let's put in, where'd my bag of switches go? It's a cherry switch. Don't know what switch that is. This is my random bag of random switches that I just randomly have. Where's that mode switch? God damn it, I just dropped something. What else do I got in here? Oh, here. I'll put an Epsilon in because it's the exact same switch we're using. Imagine if we were to do the entire keyboard with Epsilon switches now. That's crazy. What a big difference. What a big difference. They've got a nylon stem, neat. It's kind of cool. Seeing the play tray has me so excited for the derivative. Long pull spacebar, kind of cheat codes? A little bit, yeah. A little bit cheat codes. I am gonna ask the client if they would like me to move the plate foam to the bottom, kind of like I'll have in mine. I think that's my ideal way, but I'm just following what they wanted to do. Would you say it's worth going for the Sonnet over the Envoy within its price range? IMO, Sonnet has the nicer sound profile, but Or sorry, Envoy has a nicer sound profile. Sonnet has the nicer look. Like, I much prefer the way this looks over the Envoy. Much prefer it. Do you prefer the plate foam on the bottom of the case? Yeah, I like taking out from the mid and putting it into the bottom with this particular case. I just feel like it doesn't need it in the middle per se, but everyone's different, right? Like, if your goal is to get something like this, then don't let me or anyone else stop you from saying it's not good or not like whatever. This is just as nice. I just built the moment and it has me so excited for the derivative. Yeah, I think I read that one there, but it's beautiful. I love the moment. I really love that top accent on the Sonnet. I'm also looking for a keyboard. All the choices. Get the honestly, if you have to pick one, get the Envoy. Can we try the yellow accent enter keycap? Oh yeah, for sure. Let's try that. Tomorrow we'll probably do the bias, guys. I'm thinking tomorrow's probably going to be a bias day. Well, I'm hoping I have the energy to, because I feel like if I do stream tomorrow, it's going to be a stream literally every single day. How should I spec a Sonnet? My ideal Sonnet is the Sonnet that you guys hear right there. That's my ideal, which is long pull switches. Ooh, the yellow accent's kind of nice. Wait, I'm gonna leave that. Aluminum plate and the mid plate foam underneath. You don't put it actually where it's supposed to be. That's my ideal. Which weight do I have? The same one that when it actually, this is near identical to what mine is. I have the copper weight in mine as well. Near identical. I'm gonna use some matcha lattes. Oh, that would probably sound really nice too. Gotta use the orange escape. Nah, I don't want to put too much of the yellow. I think this is like the perfect amount of like just flair for this. Cool. It's cool to see how different these can be. How different you can make one keyboard. Graphite gold, King whites. Wait, what the fuck is that last switch? Mera no Mi switches? Bro, there's like a switch that pops up every hour. I swear to God. I don't know what that last switch is, but I actually really like the graphite golds. The King whites are a classic though. KTT stuff is, that's the one-piece switch? There's one-piece switches? If I can't afford the copper bottom, is the copper weight worth it? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't have the copper bottom in mine. Mine's the polish, or the mirror coated one. This is the gold one here. Ooh, I love the way the light hits that. Beautiful. Damn, that is a good looking Sonnet. So many fingerprints, it's because it's well used, okay? Guys, it's well used. That's why there's so many fingerprints. What does it taste like? I have no idea. I would not want to lick this. I don't want to lick this. Lick the bottom? I don't want to lick it. Oh wait, when you open this stuff a few moments, also look at the bottom of my Sonnet. Bottom of your Sonnet? So I don't know if I'll open up the keyboard tonight, but oh yeah, we're redoing your Sonnet, right? Okay, let me actually get what's so slurpless scent. Oh, this is cute. What does it do? Does it do something? Can I open it now? Is copper worth $250? The bottom? I mean, like, I don't have one. I personally don't have like the extreme need to get one, but a client of mine. Oh, is there tape on this? Am I opening this wrong? Oh, do I have a knife or something? You can stack them in any way you want. Where do I have a knife in this room? 1 second. Has anyone have any insight on comparison between nylon and PC stabies? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of difference between them, to be honest. At least I haven't found there's a huge amount of difference between the stabies. I just kind of go after what looks nicer in the build these days. Matcha lattes are really good, yes. Oh, this is cute. Wait, that's so cute. Oh, there's more tape here. Nothing looks better than cherry clip-ins IMO. Stackable figures, you can stack them any way you want. This is cool. So wait, how does this work exactly? You can just stack these things? Oh, this is super cute. Wow, pretty impressed by Aphilion's Prelude. Yes, I would also 100% agree. I'm gonna put these in the umbrella like they have in the picture. This is so fucking cute, dude. Okay, I might need to play around with this. So nice.
Wow, time sure flies when you keyboard with the keyboardiest streamer around.
Okay, I'll have to play around with this and get it the way I want. Okay, this is an after stream activity. What the hell, I want that now? This is an after stream activity. I'm gonna get too hyper focused on this. Do you lube your cream sodas? No, it's a right now activity. Compliment Fira? Oh no. Fira, I love you. I hope you know that you're an on-stream activity, all right? And then after-stream activity. I hope you're having a great day today, Fira. Hopefully you're having the best of days, that no one's having a better day. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. And I hope the rest of your week goes amazing. Also redeemed to hydrate. Is it really hydrating if I'm drinking coffee? Thanks, man. You too. Love you, Fira. Oh, wait, do you lube your cream sodas? Yes, I lube them. I 100% lube them. This is so cute. This is so cute. So cute, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna balance these later. And put this right behind me with the other Studio Ghibli. Oh, there's like ways you can do it. Damn, some of these look tough to get. Okay, I'll have to figure out a way I want this. What's up, Offbrand? How you doing? All right, guys. I think we hit our 2-hour mark for stream. Built a nice little sonnet, a deeper sounding sonnet, I'd say. Probably one of the deepest. Do you guys mind if we actually do that tomorrow, Stealth? I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm starving. We'll do the keyboard photos tomorrow. And then actually gives you guys a chance to post some more stuff too. Let me hear it. I want to hear it. It's probably one of the deeper sonnets I've built. We're using all nylon switches and PBT keycaps. Pretty crazy. New sonnet build is hot. Lucky client. It looks good too with resonance. Yeah, it's a nice space bar, nice and deep. 7 p.m. is my fave time. You end right when I go to bed. Take care, Fira. Love you, dude. Recommend long pole clacky switch. Cream sodas or obscuras. Those are like my two go-tos right now. Can I get a final hydrate? Let's finish up the coffee. There's a little bit of coffee left. Just a little bit. We're done. All right, guys. Let's go see who we can go raid really quick. I'm gonna put this guy here because mine's bound to the right keys. Coffee at this hour, I'm still gonna fall asleep, trust me. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate you guys. Oh god, that's me. I'm so loud. Let's go raid. What the hell is Diego building? The Martingale? Let's go raid Mr. Diego again, shall we, guys? See everybody. Well, that's not how you spell raid. See everyone. Peace out, everybody. Love you guys. I hope everyone's having a good night after we're done here. Bye, everybody. Big old smooches for all of you. Thanks for being here with me. I forgot to hit the raid buttons. You guys are stuck with me for 10 more seconds. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye, everybody. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming the bias, which is probably the strawberry switches. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with them. We'll see. We'll see what I do, but we'll definitely take a look at the QMX stabs tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Bye bye.